Hello? 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 Hopefully y'all can hear me okay, because it's like this. How about that? Forget it. See if that works. I really wish I could go in here and adjust when I need to, because it doesn't really show hardly any options to do any of this stuff. Like, really? Can y'all hear me okay? I don't know what it is about this. Okay. Hi, how you doing? You guys doing okay? Gold timestamps. Oh. I just thought I would include you guys in my morning ritual. I just made myself some tea, actually. So I wanted to have some of that before we get started. Well, cleansing the area, you know what I'm saying? It's an early morning on a Sunday. Obviously, it's a Sunday morning, early Sunday morning. And 10 videos just gone down the drain. I had Virgo and Libra ready, but I thought I just might as well just do everybody. So there'll be two segments. I'm only kind of wanting to stay around 15, 20 minutes. So it should be about 3 to 4 hours. It all depends, okay? It all depends on if the readings go on that long. But yes. Get this going here. Love incense. I don't know if do you guys use incense on your own? Because I know I use incense like pretty much every darn morning. Pretty darn amazing. I was gonna use my phone as a webcam too, but I was like, I don't know. And I do have candles, but I'm using like a tea light thing to keep the wax. I don't know if I trust that per se. Okay. Yes. So yeah, we're gonna get started with Virgo, and we're going to end with Leo. Okay. Hopefully the timestamp thing can this timestamp thing over here with the chat, that's what's gonna do. I'll keep like a timer. Yeah, I was just like write down the time. I got a notepad here, so I'll look at the time when we start, and then when we'll end that segment, and then like go back live later. I'll just like have like a half an hour intermission, half an hour to 45 minutes, just to eat. I already had breakfast, so. Got me here some jasmine tea. And we're going to start clearing these energies out. Whew. Hopefully you guys had an okay week last week. I know it was pretty crazy, at least for me anyway. Okay. I think, oh yeah, let me let everybody know. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing okay. I know I'm tired, but I was determined to get these readings done. I was like, no, okay, no, I'm not about to just leave everybody here without nothing to look out for the week, you know. And truly, this is actually kind of exciting for me because I have not done 12 readings in one sitting before. It was in one day, 12 videos. So we'll see how that really goes. And I'm going to show you guys the oracle cards that I'm going to be using as well for these readings, guys. I'm going to be using the right Waite. I'm not really going to be using like any other special decks, just because I want everybody to know what I'm pulling. And I think everybody's pretty familiar with the right Waite, and I love the right Waite. Also, I'm going to be using the After Tarot as my clarifying deck. Okay. It should be in the description what's being used already. Hopefully I have the After Tarot in there. If it's not, I'll add that in the description box later. Okay. Energy is cleared. Usually I do these morning rituals by myself. So. Oh, hi. Thank you. I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad. Thank you for stopping by, stopping in. Okay. Just having our morning coffee, just getting warmed up, getting ready for the 12 reading marathon. Okay. Whew. Okay. Getting ready for it. Are you doing all right? How you doing? Ah, you're Cancer and Australian? Oh my gosh, I got people from Australia watching me. Okay. Well, hello to the Southern Hemisphere, and about 12 to 14 hours away. About that time around. Full moon. Oh, nice. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Oh wow. Yes. That full moon is gonna be beautiful. I know it. It's gonna be gorgeous. Okay. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I'm gonna also, if for other people out there that's watching later on, I will have it in the description box. I think like hopefully very well neatly laid out when you're going to see your reading, so you could just skip ahead. So you don't have to watch it and go like, when is it? You know. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Virgo. I think we're like getting all comfortable, having a good chat, starting it all off about 15 minutes beforehand. And we're not going to be rushing into this. We're not, it's Sunday. We don't need to kill ourselves, right? So, oh my God, this jasmine tea is good. So good. Yes, people, please share this stream so that people can watch in and watch their signs as well. That'd be awesome if you guys could do that for me. Okay, let's get up in here. And the sooner we do this too, the more light will come in, and then y'all can see me better instead of like feeling like I'm in the dark. I'm not in the closet, guys. I swear. It's morning and it's like early. It's summertime, but it still be dark. I'm in like the front of the house and the light, the sun's on the back of the house, so it's like okay. But anyway, Virgos, we starting with you, honey. Okay. I wish I had a spoon to like mix this around. I have sugar in here. Yes, I have tea and sugar with it. I know it's not probably healthy, but it tastes good. But it's sitting at the bottom, and the tea itself tastes really, really well. But yeah. But Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love lives. Let me see if I can just tilt it over here. And you see the cards as well. Don't mind my desk. Ooh, Virgos, I'm looking at the desk. Okay, it's not pretty. I know. There's a lot of stuff on there. I want to see this. And it actually looks really nice. I did a lot here. Okay. And yeah, you can probably see the lower half of my stomach, but I mean, I think I'm going to pop this up a little bit so you can at least see my pretty brows. I didn't do anything to them; they're natural. But well, yeah. Okay, Virgos. Let's see what's going on in your love lives, Virgos. What's going on in your love lives? What's going on in your love life? 10 of Pentacles. Stable, feeling good, committed. Okay. Y'all get married? Some of y'all get married in here? That's commitment right there. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna do a Celtic cross for each one, and they last pretty much from like 15 to like 20 minutes. So all right, Virgo, let me go ahead and give you a really good shuffle and see if you guys win. Okay. Well, there's your energy. Uh-oh. Oh, and here we go with that sun. I like it. Okay, definitely gonna need that. All right. This is somebody from the past as well. Have you been communicating with somebody from the past? Talking with someone or communicating with someone that may even feel like familiar? Because here you have the 6 of Cups. Underneath here you have the 8 of Wands. Okay, that's communication. And it could also be that there's a lot of progress, and some sort of progress may even remind you of a situation from the past. It may not necessarily be somebody from the past, but yeah. Before we get started, the cards I'm going to be using is the Romance Angels and the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. All right, let's take a good look at this reading here. So yeah, I think this is about the past. This is about connecting from the past or happiness that reminds you of the last time you were in a relationship. Here you guys have the Queen of Cups and your card here, which is the Hermit. So right now, automatically, what I'm feeling regarding these two is that, yeah, your current situation, your current challenge is that you are in a very emotional place, like vulnerably emotional. Okay. I think you guys are also really intuitive right now, right? It's very interesting how y'all are tapping into very Piscean energy. And typically this Queen of Cups rather is more Cancerian, but you have underneath that your foundation is the High Priestess, which those two, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, those two are hella intuitive. So, but this is saying the challenge, the thing that's blocking you from being, I guess, embodying this Queen of Cups is because you guys are having to kind of step back. I think this being open emotionally with someone, that's a hard thing, especially since you've had some things from, you had obviously a romance in the past that you see as wonderful, but perhaps it's hard to kind of go back to loving someone like openly like you did beforehand. It's like loving someone or being emotionally open, that's a whole different ballgame itself. Okay. So I feel like you guys are having to kind of go within to have the courage to be open and to be in love with people or to be in love with someone again, or especially with this person that's probably come back up from the past. Okay. And if this isn't somebody that you've already known, this could be like someone new. This is reminding you that, yes, love can happen again. Obviously, history always repeats itself. So taking a step back to look at what your feelings are telling you, it depends. It all depends if you're hiding from your emotions or you're actually trying to like figure out what's like keeping you from being able to move on. If it's this past issue, then yeah, okay. Taking a look within yourself is perfectly okay. The Hermit is like one of those cards you're like, okay, are you going to heal or are you going in to disappear? Because disappearing isn't going to make the love go away. It's just going to make it more intensified. You're going to have the moon and all this craziness. It's going to get intense. Now, in your foundation, you have the High Priestess. So you guys are definitely trusting your intuition, going along with the flow, being a lot more receptive rather than action oriented here, which is totally fine. This is love, right? You're not going to be wanting to like go charging in. Some people do, but like Aries, and I love Aries for that. But sometimes it's okay to just be. And I feel like for love, you guys were tapping into your intuition. You have a lot of trust in yourself to know that to know what's coming to you. I feel like there's a little bit of doubt in regards to being emotionally open like that, going in that direction and like allowing people to come into your heart. There's a little bit of hesitance there, okay? And it's like I said, it's because a past relationship was either really wonderful or the end ended really badly, or it's just that there's a lot of pain because of a connection from the past. Okay. So with that being said, you currently have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, to me can come up as a couple things here, okay? Because the Knight of Wands, it can be that you may be having a lot more fun, feeling the freedom that you got here, not really looking to settle down with anybody, but then at the same time, you could be interacting with a player, you could be interacting with somebody that's not trying to settle down either, or you could be interacting with someone that you see as unreliable, someone that you may have caught feelings for on accident. But you just can't help it. They're passionate. They're themselves. They're raw energy. This is them. They're popping. So I really feel like for some of you guys out there, you may be either enjoying your freedom. This is why you're kind of taking a second to see what, to figure out what it is that you want, or figure out if being in a relationship is what you want. Being emotionally open and vulnerable with somebody again is what you want. Or if you're trying to even figure out this is someone that's worth worth you putting yourself at risk like that, putting yourself out there like that. Now your future has the Three of Swords, which to me is definitely talking about facing some old issues, facing some old past pains. Now, just because this past relationship was wonderful, now it didn't mean it left you scarlet. Sometimes, what relationship do you go through and feel like you're happy about it, about the ending of it? Sometimes it hurts, and it always hurts, usually, even if you are the person that's breaking up with the person. It sucks. So you guys are dealing with these old issues in the future, and remember, guys, when you see the future like this, especially with a lot of futures, all of them pretty much, these are projected images of where you guys are right now, what you guys see as the future. The outcome is really will counteract that and kind of give its own kind of prediction based off of the actions that you do leading up to the future, right? This is a projected, and this is more of like an estimate based off of how if you guys choose to not change any of your actions, or if you follow through with the advice, right? So with this Three of Swords energy here, okay, Three of Swords energy, there's a lot of facing of these old issues, really going within yourself, because the Hermit is crossing this as well, to really take a look at what's been bugging you for ages. Now, your best path to follow, or your goal and ambition, you have the Sun. I like it because it's talking about clarity, seeing things from all sides, so from all angles, having clarity in your situation. But more importantly, not necessarily just in your situation. This has a lot to do with yourself. So this is having clarity about how you feel. Why do you feel a certain way? What makes you hurt? You know what I mean? Why does things hurt? Hi, Irina. How you doing? Hope you doing all right. But yeah, the sun will definitely shine if you look, not hide. Because if you hide, it's going to be different. I promise. Okay? Anyway, now in your feelings, you have the world here. Okay? So you feel like this is a totally new situation that you're transitioning into, right? The successful completion of a cycle. It's really good. Okay? And I swear, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. The world is always a good card. And I feel like you guys are feeling that you are transitioning into a new journey, especially where there's a lot of heart stuff going on, a lot of emotions going on, a lot of emotions being, a part of all that. Some of you guys actually may be feeling like this is unfinished business from the last relationship if you are connecting with somebody from the past. All right, Virgo. But then in your external energy, you have the Temperance card. Not a bad card either. It just talks about managing your situation. It could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because you do have dual Sagittarian energy here. You have the Knight of Wands and Temperance. Moderation in all things. I feel like you just you're being in the moment. You're not really thinking about the future. You're not really thinking about getting involved with somebody. But I think you are really considering putting yourself in a situation where you guys are open to love again. So I don't know if there is necessarily an X in play, but I do feel like this is reminding you of a time and period or in place where you were in love, you were connecting with someone. And I feel like for some of you guys, you are contemplating that or thinking about going there because, you're having a lot of fun, not really thinking about settling down or anything like that. But I do feel like you might have even caught feels, which is why all this comes up. Now, helps the fairies, the Magician, confidence, feeling prepared, knowing that you're ready. Virgos, I'm sorry, but you guys are always like on point when it comes to being like prepared. All right. When you're ready to do something or when something's planned, you make sure you're meticulous at making sure that you're making sure things are straightened out. Very well planned out. Very organized individuals. So I can understand this feeling of like, okay, do I have everything I need to even consider being in a relationship? Am I in the right headspace? Even you thinking that is telling me that hell yeah, you're ready. Okay. Hell yeah. But you have to believe that. You have to believe you're ready. The magician doesn't manifest or create beautiful things because someone's told him that he's ready to do it. No, because he believes he's able to do it. He believes he's able to manifest what he wants. If you want to be in love, if you want to manifest, or someone that you're, that you want to, to live a long time with, or to even be in a relationship with, you got to believe that you can do it. Now, also, guys, please remember that the Queen of Pentacles can be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that you're dealing with. All right. So I see a lot of cards in here that's really indicating some Cancer energy and some Sagittarian energy. Maybe a little bit of Pisces, but you got some stuff coming up in here with Cancer and a Sagittarius. And all the 6 signs: Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. But your outcome, which I love, is the Chariot. Okay. And the Chariot here, I really like this here because this is indicating moving forward, gunning it. If this is something that you want to do, you just have to maintain balance. It's the same thing that you're doing here in your external energy. The Temperance card talks about divine timing and waiting. So yeah, there's some things that you're doing. You're enjoying the moment and you're not thinking about where the future leads. But I feel like y'all may have kind of done something you guys are an Aquarius, or you did an Aquarius thing, right? Not you are an Aquarius, but you did something that Aquarians would potentially will do a lot of the time, which is they will think of a partner, think that'd be nice, and then y'all right now are forgetting about it, and you guys are you're manifesting this individual. Sorry. That's just what it's looking like y'all doing. Y'all just accidentally manifest somebody. You can expect. So why else would the 3 of Swords be coming up in the future? Right? Why? Because y'all manifested people. You guys are just manifested folks. You didn't mean to. Maybe you guys didn't mean to. And I think, that's part of the reason why you'll, even hermiting in the first place. You're like, no, I like my freedom. I kind of jiving and dating and, and all that. So it's like, that's cool and all, but you know what you just did, right? Aquarians do it all the time. And they're like, where did you come from? And they're like, because you did it. I love Aquarians. It's beautiful. And they have these amazing love stories because they don't see it coming. They're all about friendships. And then when the one comes, they're like, so you got to do the same thing, Virgo. You got to do the same thing. And I'm going to be here with popcorn. Super excited. No wonder. You're in a very stable place. The 10 of Pentacles that came out earlier, really stable. Okay? You feel good about where you are. What did I just say? What did I just say? I'm about to freak out because I always do this. So every time I say, "Oh, you guys is actually just manifested your partner," they'll be here soon. That's why the 3 of Swords is going to be in your future because it's going to remind you of the stuff that the reason why you had your heart on the down low in the first place. Very soon, Virgo. Very soon. Yes, very soon. Okay. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Figure out what you want, Virgo. I mean, nothing's going to come. I'm kidding. Something's going to come. The second you think about the perfect individual, they're on their way. It's saying that. That's the thing that they're doing. They're saying that. So, okay. Whoa. Let's see what you guys have for your wisdom of the oracle. Family. Oh my God. Look, a message in a bottle. You guys are got to be paying attention to some confirmations. That's what that tells me. Divine timing is in your external energy. Divine timing, that's angels, that's double, triple numbers, 11, 22. I know that's double numbers, what I'm saying, but 11, 22, those are kind of 11. You definitely know that's a twin flame. Like that's a twin flame number. Like everybody associates that with twin flame. But if you have a feeling towards a certain number, that's something too. Or if you hear your favorite song on the radio and you haven't heard that song in like 6 years, you're like, excuse me? What the hell's going on? That's exactly what you need to be paying attention to. Pay attention to signs. They're going to come. You don't have to necessarily look for them. It'll just happen. You being a Sagittarius or having Sagittarius energy rather around you, and embodying a very like Sagittarian type energy, you're going to notice those synchronicities. You're going to notice them, those confirmations. You're going to know. Oh, right. Somebody already starting to see 33. Arena is starting to see a 33. See what I'm saying? Just putting it out there. They're coming, and the signs are telling you so. You have manifested. Take the time now before they get here to do this little soul searching thing about how you guys are feeling about being all emotionally open and stuff. So that way, the person, when they come or when the situation arises, things will be fabulous. I still think you guys are going to get caught off guard. But you have your warning now, Virgo. Be prepared. Be prepared, Virgo. Be prepared. Libra. Any Libras in the house? Any Libras? Because we're about to get started with you. Let's see. I forgot to write down when we started. Darn it. So it says 33. So 33. 50. I'll do 50. Libra. Okay. That's minutes. I'm just writing them all down so then I can jot it all off into the description box so people don't have to be like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Because that could be super frustrating. So, any Libras up in this house? Any Libras in here? Because we're about to get started on your reading, okay? We're about to get started. I'm excited. That means this is for me too. So if I get triggered in the face, y'all, don't judge me. You get triggered too. People get triggered all the time. I get triggered in half my reads I post myself, and for Libras, and for Taurus energy. I always get triggered when I see when it comes to Taurus stuff. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. But I gotta like suck it up while I do the reading because it's like, oh, this is hurting. You're an Aquarius, okay? You're not gonna judge me. What Aquarius? Anybody know any Aquarians that judge people? Because I mean, like, that's blasphemy right there. That's blasphemy. All right. Okay, but let's be real. There are Aquarians that can do it, but let's be real. If it was, then fucking Valentine's Day wouldn't be in Aquarius season if it was all judgmental like that. Ooh, Libra. Why do we have the Three of Pentacles? Who y'all planning a future with? What's going on? You planning for the future? That's true. But Virgos, they want to help. They're always helpful. That's why they're always like on point with things. They're like, let me see what the heck is going on so I can help you. They ain't trying to do it to be rude. Nobody really does it to be rude. Not even like Libras are judgmental. They have justice there. They have to weigh the pros and the cons to make a decision that they need to make. They're not trying to be rude about it. Okay, but and Libras, they're very diplomatic in the way that they convey their judgment. They can be. Some of them can be straight out, just savage with it. Oh, really? Cool, cool. Tell her that she should join. But let's go and see what's up. Okay. Libras. See, I said I wasn't gonna look all triggered when I pull a Libra reading, because I have to like detach and be, You're dealing with a Libra, okay? Uh-oh. We tripping out here. That's what it's looking like. We tripping. I'm tripping out right now. It's like, what you mean right now? What do you mean right now? What do you mean? All right, your underlying energy, Libra, is the Chariot. Oh, God. And the Two of Wands. This is not a bad reading. Okay, it's not. I just want to put that out there. I know face is looking like, oh, snap, is it bad? No, trust me, it's not bad. It's scary. That's what this is. To be absolutely honest with you. Because, okay, so this reading is on point so far for me anyway. But I swear I didn't pull a reading for myself. It's going to resonate for everybody. So the Chariot talks about taking control of a situation and moving forward. Okay, we got Cancer in the house, Aquarius, with a Virgo moon in here. What else? Do we have anybody else in here that's got awesome placements? But anyway, but the Chariot talks about taking control of the situation. How do you take control of the situation, y'all? By balancing yourself. Willpower, right? What's after? What's after the Chariot, which is 7, is strength. Utilizing that willpower to control your urges. But right now is balancing the urge with your heart, right? Balancing your head and your heart. Taking control. I feel like for some of you guys, you made a choice or a decision to go in a certain direction, and now you guys are now trying to kind of get balance, do the Libra thing, balance your life out so that way you can actually make some progress in the direction that you really want to make progress in. Some of y'all may be making progress in a direction you may not even realize you're making progress in. Kind of similar to Virgo. Now, the reason why I say that is because the heart of the reading is the 3 of Cups. So you guys could be surrounded by great people, friends, family, close individuals, mingling with people again, going out and having a good time, connecting with folks. But you got the 8 of Swords crossing that. Libra, you don't see something. You're kind of stuck in your head when it comes to connecting with somebody or connecting with people. Now, the 3 of Cups can indicate reunion. And I feel like for some of you guys, like it's kind of hard to, especially if you have been if you've been soloing your situation. I think right now, considering this, the problem or the situation, it has to do with mingling with people, and it's hard to do that. It's hard to relate with people, right? We're not doing the old Libra thing when we're kind of like putting ourselves on the back burner to understand other folks. This is us being ourselves and in a situation where we're around other people and we're like, but how do we get into that? How do we communicate? How do we talk? How do we get involved? Some Libras don't actually have a problem with this. And I feel like a lot of Libras don't. But it's the idea of going out there and connecting with folks. That could be a little bit difficult. That could be a little bit daunting right now. Like I said before, especially if there has been some situations where you guys have been doing some stuff solo for some time. But you guys feel stuck in your thoughts. There's a lot of trapped in your thoughts regarding this connecting or being around people. We're gonna touch on this. We're gonna figure out why. The foundation, you have the Hierophant. This is talking about commitments, structure, routine, patterns. Yeah, I feel like this has been a battle in a way because this is about conformity, things that have been routines. That has been traditional in your lifestyle, the things that you're good, you're used to doing. And the Hierophant, to me, especially when I see this in your foundations, like this is stemming from a certain way of being. Right? I'm thinking old Libra, right? Old Libra, they kind of like put themselves in the back burner so they could connect and relate to people. And it wasn't really, we realize now it's not the healthiest, and we tired of being suppressed like that. Not that anybody else was doing it, we were doing it to ourselves, but we don't really do that anymore. So the old way of doing things, of connecting with people, that has changed drastically, right? And for the better, because now we are very content with ourselves. You have the 9 of Cups. I think at the same time, too, we are manifesting. We're doing the same thing Virgo's doing, accidentally manifesting stuff. We're content. We're happy with ourselves. Or you're happy, or Libra, you're happy with yourself as well. And, you know, you're not mad. But when it comes to connecting with people, it's not even, I don't think that you really, I feel like you want to connect with folks, but at the same time, you're kind of good where you are. You're not necessarily trying to overachieve, right? You're just in the moment right now. You're not trying to like push anything. However, your back gets up. You connect with your energy. The Queen of Swords is your card, or it could be that you interact with another Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, and you may have to look at them like, oh snap, right? This is also crossing the 8 of Swords. This is something you don't see, so it's very interesting. So I'm having the thing. I'm having a thought process going on here in my brain right now. It's going like it's clicking. It's you know what I'm gonna do? Because what I feel like is that you guys are in a position right now where you kind of doing your own thing. You're not really thinking about necessarily connecting with somebody in a romantic way. You kind of just think about creating friends, but that's kind of keeping the door closed for other things in a way, or at least you're trying to. But that in actuality, what you're not realizing is that you being content with where you are and who you are right now is actually going to manifest somebody new, and you don't see a possibility of having someone else come in that actually means something awesome, romantic. You know, some of you guys, you don't even realize that probably this person that you are reconnecting with is a potential. Is a potential. Why am I saying that? Well, because your goal, aim, ambition is the Knight of Cups. Okay, and I know y'all just want to kind of play the field a little bit, not necessarily play around with people or anything like that, but you want to reconnect with your imaginative energy. You guys want to have, just kind of, let your emotions roam free. Focus on your cup. Focus on what you want. Just go along that route where your cup is facing. Just be fixated on this cup. And for some of you guys, this could also indicate this is a friend that wants more. Friends to lovers. This can be friends with benefits, or this could just be someone that is really, really sweet, really, really, romantic. This is also shaping up an image for you to manifest someone someone that's super romantic. Yes, exactly. I offered a cup. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's figured out his purpose, all right. Yeah, okay. You see in this reading though, right? Like his purpose, sure. It's just because this person's, I think he's had like the situation, oh my gosh, if I could get it out, is that he's finally gaining control, and he's trying to gain control. Libra's all over the place. This is even me, guys. Trying to gain control of their own life. This is ultimately gonna happen now. Because the more content that we are, the more balanced that we are, the more we're going to attract people that are going to be the same. That's going to, connect with that energy and be like, damn, this is something I can connect with. See, the feelings though is saying you are not taking any offers, but it's not necessarily. I feel like this is more of like a consideration / I don't know about this kind of situation. Because the 8 of Swords comboing this is like, I don't know. I don't know. This is a new cup of love. And it's right there. They don't see it. Nobody sees it. Libra, y'all don't see that there's a couple of love. There's a new beginning of love that you just walked into with somebody that you connect with as a friend. Someone that you connect with in a very mutual level. It's like low key, okay, we're cool, we're friends. We're friends. And I know I totally disagree with people when they say that you can't be friends with the opposite sex, but right now, Libra, this is a situation where you got to be careful, because this is talking about a situation, a person around you right now that is okay, like this is somebody that could lead to something serious. It could lead to something serious. You was friends since childhood too. See, we're gonna have to see. That's what it is. We're gonna have to see. Libras, you're gonna have to see a little bit. Just chill out. It's okay, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's like one of those romances that nobody sees coming. Well, everybody sees coming, but the person that's about to get hit with some love. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, turn around. He's looking at you. Look. But she's like glaring behind down. You don't even realize. It's like that. This is like, oh my goodness. As a matter of fact, that's how my parents met. My dad didn't even notice my mother. It's a Taurus. My dad's a Sagittarius. No, my dad was clueless of my mom ogling his behind across the hallway when they're in college. And boom, they had me. So, hey, we're not going to get graphic with that. But anyway, so your external energy, Libra, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, you are focusing on your work. You're focusing on your purpose. You're focusing on building something for yourself, taking control, which is good, right? I understand. You're content with your work. You're content with building yourself. You're content with building taking control of your life. As you should. As you should. But you're so focused on something else that you don't see what's around you right now is a potential danger zone, which is this love. They ain't playing. It's gonna be hardcore. You're working on yourself, which is good because you're gonna need it. I'm always loving giving bad news, I guess. Like this love situation, like it's bad news because it's so not. But anyway, the hopes and fears for you guys is the Six of Swords. I mean, y'all want to move on. I think it's fair. Like, you guys do want to move on. You guys want to be able to leave the past behind you, kind of let that go and transition to something new. But then here's the thing, right? You don't really know where you're going to go. You have an idea. But the thing is, it's like you don't have you don't have a clear destination. You definitely don't if you're not looking at the situation with open eyes, with something, well, especially when you're just like trying to limit certain possibilities. When you move into something new, when you move into a new area, nobody knows you. Nobody knows your history. Nobody knows nothing. Okay? So, and this could be not just physically moving. This is spiritual. This is internal. When you go through something, you completely leave the area. You don't just leave, old work habits. You don't just leave, leave just old work habits and then keep the love situation. You don't just leave the love situation and keep the work habits. Things change. You open the door all the way. And I understand that you want to be selective, perhaps, regarding what you open up to or what you don't open up to. But unfortunately, what the Six of Swords is saying is that when you move to something new, the door is open to all possibilities. The boy here in this card, he can make new friends. The wife, she can have an affair. The man can have totally different new work opportunities. Right. Though the possibilities of newness is endless. When they go over and they go to the new land, they could have a divorce. But the whole point of it all is that there's newness all over. And unfortunately, I mean, as much as you want to try to kind of, section that off and compartmentalize things, the newness kind of comes across the board. When you're open to love, when your heart is opening to love, even if it's just friends, you're opening up to all of it. So, which leads to the outcome being the Two of Swords. There's a situation where you're trying to keep the balance and a decision that you don't necessarily want to make yet because of the situation in the past. You're committed to yourself. You're committed to building your legacy, which is cool. But you don't see something coming up, or you don't see something very clearly to make the decision that you really should for yourself. And ultimately, it's not necessarily it is partly to do with the fact that you're not seeing what it is that's happening, and it's because you're kind of in your head right now too. You're feeling very trapped right now, but this situation, it's gonna knock you off your feet. Oh my goodness! I just spilled tea all over me. Great. So let's go ahead and pull your Romance Angels cards. See what you guys get here. I'm just gonna actually leave the cards like that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I just spilled tea all over myself. I'm a clumsoid, man. Guys, listen, okay? I got Mars and Venus in Sagittarius. Clumsy as hell, okay? I'm not saying, not to be rude to all the Sagittarians. I love Sagittarians. My daddy, of course, I told you, sister's Sagittarius. Okay? I know so many Sagittarians out there. Okay? I got friends that are Sagittarians. But let's be real. Y'all are clumsy. And you just happen to just give that stuff to me. But, Libra. Let your friends help you, okay? Ask for and accept the support for others. You don't have to do stuff by yourself. I can see that in this reading too. You want to solo mission this because you want to take control. You want to feel control, like you have the control in your life. And it's okay to ask for help sometimes. But at the same time, let your friends help you so they can open that door to love. No, you're not ready, but trust me. You're more ready than you think you are. That's why the Nine of Cups is there. Soulmate card. I know, right? But it's a situation that they really shouldn't probably be doing by themselves. They don't have to do it by themselves. Co-create. This is an awesome card. It talks about manifestation. You can create anything that you want. Your energy is what's going to emit the frequency to create it. What does that mean? Well, when you have a certain emotion, you will see it manifest in the physical. Have you ever noticed when you're sad, you see a lot more sad stuff? You're more aware of things being sad around you. You're thinking, oh, it's just me seeking that out and just being a drama queen. No, it doesn't have to necessarily be the case. Sometimes you are attracting that to you as well. So with co-create here, y'all, this is saying that you have the ability to create whatever it is that you want. An open door, new life, amazing business, great friends, I'm an excellent lover. But it's all based off how you treat yourself. And if you treat yourself very well, you could be damn sure you're going to meet somebody who's going to treat you very well as well. All right, Libra. That went on a little long. So what do we stop at? 5:50. So we're about to do Scorpio right now. So yes. So we're gonna start at 10. So Scorpio. Any Scorpios up in this house? What's going on, Scorpios? Okay. Wow, look at this. Listen to these timestamps, y'all. You guys think I'm going crazy, but I swear to God I'm not. Okay. So we just ended, right? We started Libra at 33:50. We're about to start Scorpio at 55:10. Well, I wrote down 55:10 for Scorpio. These double numbers though. Okay. You heard it here, folks. Yeah, I'm going in order of the sun, or where the sun is at the moment. So since it's Virgo season, we're going to start from Virgo all the way down to Leo. So if you're waiting for Cancer, you might want to come a little later at the second half of the second part of the stream, because I'm gonna have an intermission portion, because I gotta eat, and take care of some other stuff a little bit. It's probably gonna be 30-45 minutes. But if you have people that you want to watch for here, because we're going to do all the way up to at least Aquarius before we go ahead and break off to the intermission. Yeah. Oh, your sister's a Scorpio. Oh, man. That's cool. And scary, I bet. You gotta be on her good side. But anyway, what's going on, Scorpios, with your love life? What's happening, y'all? It's going good. It's not going good. Tell me everything. All the gory details. Tell me everything. I'm not a positive thinker, so I always give positive advice. I love giving out positive advice, but I'll accept the negative and turn that into something positive. Thank you. You take care as well. Scorpio. Love life for Scorpio. Oh, Ace of Wands. That means something new, something passionate, something hot, sexy. Are we getting laid? Is that what's going on? An old ex coming from the past? Oh my God. I was speaking very soon, but I was correct. And it's not a bad thing, Scorpio. It's really not. I'm not upset about it. My face, when I do these faces, this is like, ooh. I get all hyped, what I could say. Oh my goodness. Why are you guys being all scared? Uh-oh. Y'all looking scary. Oh. Well, we're going to go through it. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're just going to pull out court cards the entire time. Okay. All right. So finally we get some little samples of my inner arcanas. But, oh my gosh. It's practically court city here. Okay. What is going on? Underlying energy is the Ace of Cups. There's new love involved. Okay. What's underneath? Six of Swords. Y'all moving forward, moving on, leaving something behind. And that was what you guys were doing, was leaving it behind. Now you leave it. Now you open the door to new love. Okay. New love. And I feel like you guys, okay, the challenge here is the Ten of Cups. It's talking about joy, happiness, completion of a cycle, right? It's an emotional completion of a cycle, but this is really, really nice. It talks about family, friends, etc. And I really feel like for some of you guys, this is like reaching the peak of some cycle here that's ended either really well or very relieving. Okay, all right. For some of you guys, this could be that there was this talking about exactly an ending of a cycle here within a relationship or something emotional, but then you have a cross by the world. I think this is saying this. What once thought was dead, or what one thought was, oh my gosh, what one had thought previously of a situation being that it was over, it's not, because the world is coming up as a crossing energy. It's saying that your situation is just getting started. It's unfinished business. Unfinished business. Perhaps it doesn't have to be with someone that you already know. It could be that you may have started something with someone in the past, and then someone coming in. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Sagittarius, rising male who is wondering about an ex. Oh, there's a lot of Cancer people in here. I love it. Or Cancer people, or people looking for cancers out here. Okay. Well, welcome, Daryl. Welcome. Okay. But anyway, there's a situation that's not done, especially when it comes to love. Especially when it comes to love, family. Now, in the foundation energy, you have the Hangman. The Hangman. It's talking about really like there's a stagnancy, like no movement for a little bit, right? And it reminded me a little bit. It may feel like it had been forever because, hey man, it's like, yeah, you can't leave until you see what you need to see. And I feel like you guys finally got that perspective. This perspective y'all actually using at this moment. The King of Swords is coming out. You know what I'm saying? You're using that knowledge now in your current situation. It's making you a little bit, distant, probably. A lot of bit serious. But this perspective you're definitely using. You ain't gonna compromise either. Because the King of Swords is somebody that is not going to compromise his truth. He'll hear yours out. He'll look at you and shake his head and be like, yeah, okay. But then when you like think he's gonna convert to what you're thinking, he's gonna be like, no. Okay. It's gonna be like that. So some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign. Okay, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aquarius would be the highly like focused individual that I'm seeing though, because it's king and kings are fixed signs. You could be dealing with a Taurus, and you could be dealing with a Leo because you got those two up here. Could be dealing with yourself, but like the whole point of it all is the guys. These are just energies, right? The King of Swords is an energy. So whoever that you're interacting with right now, I feel like you guys are truly embodying the King of Swords, utilizing this perspective and taking it super serious. And the King of Swords, like I said, he can hear other people's perspectives, but they ain't changing their mind. But something here I gotta look at a little bit too. However, in your future, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you guys can be dealing with a Capricorn in the future. You guys can be dealing with a Capricorn now. But at the same time, I feel like you meet somebody that softens the blow, softens it. Now, typically, a Taurus energy, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. But this typically an Earth sign energy wouldn't necessarily soften the King of Swords, but it's very grounding because it's all air, and this is predominantly Earth, right? This is very stable, very solid. And I feel like you guys may be very serious and only about the truth right now, but then this person kind of gains your trust. That's what it kind of looks like. So you end up being softer and more nurturing and more welcoming. You kind of channel that Taurian energy. If you're Scorpio, your 7th house is Taurus. If you're doing the equal house system and using your sun sign, if you're a rising, it's definitely Taurus. Okay. All right. But I feel like you may feel like you're in a situation where you can truly commit. Right now, it's skeptical. Right now, you're being very logical and you're looking at a situation and going, You're very, very skeptical. But don't let your mind keep you from being able to gain something that might actually make you happy. And don't be so logical that it keeps you from being able to experience what you want to experience. And I understand why you're doing it, right? Because there is a situation, a stagnancy in the past. And honestly, the 6 of Swords, it's moving forward for something, but usually it's very hard. It's very sad, and it's very difficult energy. It's considered one of the cards of mourning. You're leaving something behind. And it's painful. And of course, with the King of Swords coming up, you're protecting something. Your heart, your perspective, yourself, your freedom. You're protecting something when I see the King of Swords. You got your swords up, you're ready to slice and dice. But I feel like hold on with the swords. I feel like this is everything's gonna be okay. Especially if this is something that's happened before, like some sort of completion of a cycle before. You're in a mode of being very serious, and I feel like you're going to come into a place where you're going to be okay, calm and cool and collected and surrounded by abundance, surrounded by people that care about you. So your goal and ambition is the King of Wands, though, which is the Leo energy. Okay, this is what I was saying. There's some Leo stuff going on in here. And I think also, guys, this is really talking about you channeling your passion energy. Because who's your ancient ruler again? Yes. Oh, yeah, it was Mars. It's Mars. You want to get that, you want to go back to being that passionate, fiery, quick to snip Scorpio. You want to feel that passion again. You want to feel excited. You really want to be this creative being that you already are. You want to feel it, but right now you're cold, you're distant because you're going through something difficult. It's an ending of a chapter that hasn't completed itself yet. There's a lot of waiting, there's a lot of patience, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of stuff going on. And right now, that just being that that fiery Scorpio energy, that's all you ever wanted to do anyway. That's all you wanted to do, is to get back to that. Now, in your feelings, you have the Knight of the Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. I don't know if somebody's offered you something long term, which is why, or something stable, maybe something that is valuable, very, very valuable. And that's probably why you have your backup, because you're trying to make sure that it's legit. You know what I mean? Hi. So some of you guys, you may have offered somebody something to you or your feelings, and that's something you see as valuable, obviously, right? You could have offered somebody something. Or what y'all could have done, or what you guys could be doing right now, is figuring out what you feel is valuable to you. Or you could be doing something that's tedious, that's not very enthusiastic, but it does lead to something lucrative later on, something that actually it builds upon itself. Because in your outcome, you guys have the Eight of Swords, man. You guys are stuck in your head. You guys are really feeling trapped in your thoughts. And I feel like it's because of a situation that you guys are having to kind of fight through. King of Swords don't play. And that isn't your energy. You're intelligent, yes. But King of Swords is cutthroat. Even though Scorpio, you can be cutthroat too. And real dangerous. That's still, you wouldn't be considered this. You're still gentle. You still can be very soft. You're not, you're not, dangerous like that. You can detach, but not like that. Well, this is you guys reserve to look within, but you guys, don't cut like that. So right now, it's like you can't really see any other option or any other way of doing something or any other way of being right now. It's like all you can think of is going back to being the King of Wands, and that's pretty much just as far as it goes. You don't necessarily know how to get there, but that's the thing. It's because you're not connecting properly with your energy, with your emotions right now, and you probably can't because of what you guys have got going on. Completion of a cycle, yeah. 10 of Cups can usually be very happy, but sometimes it's talking about something that's emotionally draining or emotionally finally it's peaking. It's peaked. It's peaked out. You got 2 children in here too, so hopefully there's nothing going on with kids. And it's 10 of Cups is family. Okay. Now, your hopes and fears, Page of Wands. Something exciting, a new adventure, something amazing. Oof, love it. I love that. And I want you guys to have that too. I feel like this is more of a hope more than anything. Not a fear or of any sort. I feel like maybe if I had to feel out fear, it would be that you wouldn't be able to find anything to get that fire and that passion going. But it could be that you hope to start something new, something exciting that's headed in a direction of great growth. And I say great growth because your outcome is the 3 of Wands. Because in your outcome, you have something to look forward to. New plans, new future to build with someone, with people. And it can be really wonderful, and it doesn't have to be exactly to the to the T of the plans, of course. But it can definitely inspire and get your creative energy going that you've been looking for. Okay, let's go and see what's going on, Scorpio, with your wisdom of the Oracle cards this week. See what we get with this. Somebody's having twins. Okay, so the babies thing I'm seeing here to the 2 pages in the family could be somebody's expecting some babies. Oh, she has twins though. But okay, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Yang. Wow. Yang is what y'all get? Right now. Okay. You know your truth, Scorpio. Don't overthink it. You guys have the capability to overthink things, just like an air sign. And it can affect you emotionally and kind of build up like I would call plaque in your manifestation bubble, your manifestation space. Don't fester on an idea. If you know your truth, go for it. Right? If you know your truth, you know what you stand for, be the King of Swords and non-negotiate. Or, and sometimes too, the 8 of Swords and the King of Swords could talk about unwillingness to change your perspective, but maybe there is. But I feel like you already did that already. But I feel like retreat. Wow. I feel like if you know something that you're not willing to compromise on, don't do it. Right? If there's some boundaries that you have in place, think about them, really do, but don't think about it too hard to the point where you end up feeling like you can't do anything. Wisdom of the Oracle cards is Yang. And then you got Romance Angels Retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. Whatever you guys are going through, just fight through it, get through it right now. Because it's probably not the easiest that you're going through, being that you're the King of Swords right now. But once it's done, vacation. Vacation. Okay. And it's okay to kind of take a step back, return to the self. Because right now you're just working. You're just working, trying to get through it. All right, Scorpio. That has been your reading. We're going to be doing Sagittarius next. Oh my goodness. Dropping my pens all over the place. What is this? 1:14. So we're going to do 20 seconds. Sagittarius. I know what a Sag is. I don't even know why I'm spelling out the entire name. So for all you Saggies out here about to watch your reading here. Also, I forgot to say from the very beginning, oh my goodness, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, Mars, whatever your placements are, you watch them for all those. Know your placements. I hopefully the description I've got that's going on down there will still have that link. If you do not know them, okay, you can just sit here and listen to see which ones resonate with you the most. You'd be like, that one doesn't. Oh my God, that one does. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like completely like. But anyway, Sagittarians. Saggies. It's your turn. You about to get seen right now from the love doctor. Okay. Your love agent is gonna get into right. We just went into Scorpios. A little intense. I mean, it's Scorpio. It's Scorpios. We're crying out loud. They're intense naturally. You're not gonna get away from that. So we're gonna get some interesting stuff from you, Sag. The philosophical portion of the zodiac. The teachers and the learners. The infinite teachers and the learners. Okay. Saggies, what's going on in your love life? What's happening? right. What? The Tower. Woo! Your twin flame is a Sagittarius with Cap rising. Wow, I can see that. I mean, I'm looking at this reading and I'm like, what the hell? Whoa, Sag. The underlying energy already is telling me giving me some vibes right now. It's giving me some vibes. Hangman, stagnancy, nothing really moving right now. A place in which you have to see things from a different perspective. Well, because you're not sure if you're wanting to put the effort into a relationship anymore. Or it's not necessarily the case, right? It's just like there's a lot of stuff that you're going through right now, Sagittarius. And you're starting to see some small, results for it potentially, hopefully so. But it's still like it's at ground zero, it feels like. So, and there's still a lot of work you got to do. Yes, you're at 7, so it came a long way. Pentacles energies is a lot of work, and it's a lot of time in between that. And then you got more work because you have 3 more cards to get to before you get to the 10. So that's that stuff right there. But then it's all on hold now because there's something that needs to be seen differently from a different angle. Hear me out though, because the harder you're reading it, something's already happened already, though. Unexpected change. Something come out of the blue. Like, it's something that just you didn't see coming out of the water. And it could have been it has to do with the Queen of Pentacles. This could be a good thing. Like, somebody could have been just like, ready to commit, ready to go. Or this could have been about a commitment. Could be about what you commit to. Maybe something's changed. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you're dealing with. But there's some sort of dynamic in regards to some sort of grounding energy, someone that you feel is very grounding, or even yourself. Happy birthday. You said today is your birthday. Okay. Yes. I hope you have a good day. But Sagittarius, man. Ladies. Everybody. You guys see what's going on. Now in the foundation energy, you do have the 4 of Wands. This does talk about stability, a stable foundation of new relationship. Or a relationship that's finally reached up to a higher place of commitment. So this is obviously a place where it was cool to be at, but this is not where you stay. You can't stay here. And this obviously is in the foundation, right? This is about where do you go now, and this is a very expansive period. There's a lot of celebration, a lot of happiness, all that goodness. But you have here in your present justice. Something here is like, I don't know if you deal with a Libra, because this is Libra energy here too, but there's some karmic stuff that needs to be balanced here. This talks about karmic scales that are completely out of whack. And it's like right now, it's on the process of trying to get things sorted out, trying to get things in the right mindset. It could be that there's something that may have happened with somebody that you may have been interacting with, and there may need to be an apology. Maybe somebody needs to apologize to you, or you need to apologize to them, or there's just some things that needs to be hashed out, right? Or maybe this is something personal within yourself that you have to kind of get corrected, get right. Not because it's going to mess you up, but because it can, but more so you can feel stable again. So you can feel like you have a platform to work from, because the foundation has completely been destroyed. there was once a foundation that was solid, but when the Tower comes up, it talks about a complete annihilation of the foundation. To change something, to change a routine, to change what you committed to change a process. Just give you the opportunity to start again. And this is the opportunity now, but it requires some attention to what is not balanced. So, your future showing up as the Page of Swords, I do feel like there is some sort of blunt communication will come up in the future. Somebody may be saying something to you, or you may say something to somebody. But you're going to be laying down the truth. There's going to be some truth being laid out. And it's crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. It could be in regards to what you're willing to commit to, what you're not willing to commit to. It could be in regards to, it could be in regards to what you're working on, what you're, what you're doing in your life, Like it has a lot to do with this Queen of Pentacles, because this is crossing the future too. I feel like there may be something that your tradition, like this, because Queen of Pentacles can be very traditional. There may be something traditional that you may be doing, or something that you've been, consistently going at for a while, that may have changed, and it's like time to communicate to people what exactly that is that's changed. I'm gonna pull actually clarifier for this. Why? Because to get some more information in regards to this Queen of Pentacles. Some sort of devastating energy, or some sort of devastating change regarding some sort of Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I was right. Commitment, stability, structure, routine. Things have changed in regards to that traditional aspect. Oh, man. So it's about what you're committed to, being honest, being open about what you're willing to commit to, what you're not willing to commit to. What's changed about that dynamic. Because I don't think the situation, I think something that you were once committed to maybe different now. Why? Well, your goal, aim, ambition here is strength. And I feel like this is actually talking about letting the beast out. Believe it or not. Like, I feel like this is talking about letting that energy just go. At the same time, taking, pushing yourself through a difficult situation. Just being authentic to who you are, Sagittarius. Just be authentic to yourself, right? You got to be honest with yourself. And that authenticity will be able to, I think it will help you with this judgment energy in the present. Because as long as you are true to yourself, being honest and being open to yourself, it will be easier to readjust things, or to rebalance some situations, rebalance the scales. Something karmically is going on, and I feel like it can be better. It can be rebalanced as long as you're true to yourself. But at the same time, that does require bravery, right? It does require you to be brave. Take that risk. Be open. Because in your feelings, you have the Fool. Like you're starting a new beginning, taking a leap of faith, doing something that doesn't have a guarantee. Like, you don't know where you're going to go. You don't know where you're going to end up. You could be feeling single. You could be feeling like you're in a situation that's new, and you're starting all over again. But you have what you need. But the Fool, to me, guys, it's like you guys are starting something new, and you feel like you're just experiencing things now. You just kind of have to just trust yourself and trust, just kind of just go and just see and experience being a Sag. Hello, Gloria. California, dang. The external energy, though, is the Knight of Pentacles. So this does have a lot to do with commitment, with what you want to commit to. Because the Knight of Pentacles, I always say he's a committed, very reliable knight, but he's on the fence a lot of times. He's very slow and he's very meticulous because he wants to be sure that whatever he gets into, he knows he's, exactly everything in the ins and outs of it before he jumps into it. You're Sagittarius, for crying out loud. You're not going to jump into something, commit to something, conform to something, unless it's something you truly believe in. You're not going to commit to something unless this is something you want. This is very Virgo energy. Very Virgo energy. And I feel like you guys are you guys are looking at the details of a situation, looking at a situation very closely, especially considering the situation right now is completely imbalanced. You're looking at it closely, but you're not going to commit to something yet until you know exactly that this is what you're looking for. Some of you guys, because just as much as I know you guys have, you hear justice all the time being saying, well, this could be a divorce and everything. This could be marriage too. The big step, the thing that's like you're holding on and you're like saying, hold up a second, but could be that there is marriage on the table. And you guys are having to figure out if you want to go ahead and take that leap of faith and do that. To commit to do it. It could be. Because this is a relationship. This relationship was in a good place. It was in a stable place. But like I said before, you cannot stay here. As much as you want to be in this energy forever, you cannot. Life moves on. Energy moves on. And wands are wet. Energy anyway. Raw energy. Energy flows. And if you try to stay here, justice is going to collapse. It's going to be like, hell no. You got to get the hell moving. And I feel like that's what y'all doing now. It's slow, gradual move. You're like, it's not necessarily reluctance, not really hesitation, but it's skepticism. It's skepticism. You want to be sure this is what you're going. You're going into something that you can 100% back, that you can 100% be sure it resonates with the true core. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Now, what you guys got going on in your hopes and fears, that was the 5 of Swords. Okay. 5 of Swords. That's a tricky one considering justice is in your present, because that could mean that you don't want to compromise things that you believe. You'll compromise your, what you want. You don't want to compromise on something that you believe is you deserve to have. Okay. But at the same time, it could be that you do want to hit a compromise. You do want to make some sort of even keel. I feel like it's the fear aspect of it is what you will have to sacrifice to get what you want. Not necessarily like, trying to, be selfish and trying to, win an argument or something petty. No. What do you have? Someone's going to have to be sacrificed. Someone's going to have to be given up when the 5 of Swords comes into play. You can't do either one and have everything, unfortunately. And I know if there was some Sagittarians that I was reading for, and I said that, they'd be like, oh, you could, whatever, we're going to try. But Sag, there's something that you do realize that has to be released or has to be sacrificed in order to obtain. It's hard. But the good news is, in your outcome, you have the King of Cups. You're hardcore in love. Hi, Aquarian Insight. How you doing? Love you too. Thank you. But you guys come out in love. But the thing that worries me about this is that I'm not worried about it too much, because in the future you guys have the Page of Swords. You're gonna have to be blunt. You're gonna have to communicate your truth. You're gonna have to say what you need to say. You know it. You know it. You know it. I know it. You're not Sagittarius. You're not afraid to do that. Oh, you got strength in here, and your goal and ambition. You may have to have courage to do it. But this is regarding how you feel, what you want. King of Cups is in love, usually. It's romantic. He knows what he wants, especially when it comes to how he feels. And when I see the King of Cups, when I see Justice, when I see the Knight of Pentacles, when I see the Queen of Pentacles, and I see the Hierophant, and I see that Tower, I don't think you realize how grounded you truly feel until the world shook. I don't know. I don't think you realized how grounded your situation or how stable your situation is until something happened. Not that I'm not saying that, something had to hit the fan before you could truly appreciate it. But I feel like something may have happened to trigger you to really question commitments, for sure. Not question it in a bad way. Question whether or not you want to be in it or anything like that. Question it in general. To make you look at it in a different angle. To make you see something. To make you think about committing. To make you think about your freedom. To make you think about what you have to sacrifice. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't want to say too much. And I don't want to say too little. But I want this to be as open as possible because there's so many things, there's so many ways you can read this message. Children. So your relationship is affected by children. Guys, remember too that this may not necessarily have to be exactly children. And on the page of swords is a child, and that's the only kid that you see in this reading, except for the Knight of Pentacles, which can indicate a teen or a young adult. But it could also mean projects. It could also mean things that you take care of, that you nurture, you maintain, that you build. Third party situation can be anything from another person to a job to something you're trying to build, something that you have your attention straying away from. It doesn't necessarily have to be a third party. It doesn't have to necessarily be it doesn't have to be another person. The children, something growing, something that's you're taking care of, you're nurturing, that you're building up. Maybe, and I feel like for some of you guys too, maybe somebody popped the question. Because you have the Hierophant and Justice here. With the Knight of Pentacles. I think somebody probably offered you something like marital. And that's why you're like, what? But not I don't think it's necessarily too freaked out. But it's this is huge. This is huge for you. Somebody could have asked for a divorce. It all depends, right? That's why I don't want to say too much. What's going on with you guys this week with the wisdom of the Oracle? My voice is cracking. I've been talking so much. Oh, round and round. So this talks about situation kind of is happening over and over and over again. Something happening over and over again for the purpose of looking for something to be learned. Something needs to be obtained. If something happens in a repetitive cycle, it's not just because you may keep entertaining the idea, but it's more so that there's a lesson in that cycle that keeps happening a gazillion times that needs to be grasped, which makes sense why the Hangman is in this reading. Everything kind of stops and is on hold for you to see something from a different perspective, because I feel like this has happened multiple times. Excuse me. I take the Tower very seriously. Something happened out of the blue. It's like, whoa. So I feel like this is one of those times that, yeah, it may have happened a million times beforehand, but this is significant for sure. I feel like all the other times were very much significant, but this is very significant. It's very significant. All right, Sag. Okay, then. You see what you're doing. Capricorn, you are next. Oh my God. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I'm excited. Capricorn's all over the world. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're going to start Capricorn in literally 10 seconds. 36. Okay. Capricorns. Ah! Don't take me to no party, y'all. I'd embarrass everybody. Gemini moon don't know how to do anything right. God. I'm just kidding. It's perfect. Capricorn rising, let's go. Let's go. What's happening with Capricorn's love lives this week? What's happening? What's going down? What's going on? God, we're just gonna pop out like that. So we're gonna do Capricorns. We're just gonna just appear like this. What's this? Judgment. What's going on, Capricorns? What's going on? With big ass? Don't let me find out by doing these tarot readings. Go first. What's going on? Never mind. You guys are very similar to Capricorns. Y'all don't tell nobody nothing. Oh, Shanti, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Mwah. We're going to get into this, Capricorn. We're going to get into it. Star. What is going on, family? What? I didn't even finish this reading first before we even get started. What is going on? What? Okay. All right. I saw a card that I love, and I'm excited. Okay, now, all right. So the situation here is the Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is really bad ending. Desirable at all. But I promise you guys, this talks about the ending of a cycle and the wars being over. It's like, okay, shit hit the fan. We're done with that. It's over. You're gonna come back to that. Now, I feel like it's kind of done. Like the situation started out, we kind of left out in the cold, but now the cycle has kind of come to a close. I feel like that door is closed completely now. That's the complete ending of a cycle right there. Not bad, not bad. However, we gonna get into this. Capricorns, I love you to death, but y'all trip me out sometimes. I have the star here, so you guys want to manifest something amazing, manifest something awesome. I want y'all to manifest something too. Okay, so I can see and like go over and be like, oh my God, I swear to God, you guys just get married. I want invitations. Just saying. But anyway, the star is coming up here, guys. It talks about wanting to manifest healing as well, because the Ten of Swords is a very devastating energy. Obviously, this man is dead in this image, right? And I'm not saying you guys technically died, but I feel like, there's something that's completely dead is technically died. But I feel like, there's something that's completely dead in the situation that's done. It's just, it's not handled the best, but it's nasty, right? But it's the situation, you want to heal from it, but at the same time, I feel like you have a dream. I'm about to go Martin Luther King on this thing. But seriously, I feel like you guys do have a dream. You guys have a hope. You have a wish that you feel is too far away. Why am I saying that? Because of the Nine of Swords. You're stressed out. You have doubts, anxiety, sleepless nights. Now, it could be that this is a PTSD situation, right? It could be, right? Considering that the Ten of Swords is your underlying energy. Remember, something's really badly happened. But the situation's over. It's not gonna get like that anymore. It's not gonna get like that bad. But you have stress here. You're stressed out. You're not sleeping very well. And I feel like the situation you could be, you may have this dream and you're just like stressed out and not sure if it's stressed out about it, right? About manifesting it, bringing it into fruition. Excuse me. I just don't worry about it though. That's what I'm trying. It's like I just want to hold you guys' shoulders and look at because you know what, my brother is a Capricorn, and I look at him sometimes. And I'm like, I'm sure there's a world of things going on, and you just never know. But there's something you're stressed out about. You have something that you're trying to strive for, and you're stressed out about it. Well, in your foundation, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about trusting intuition and just going and listening to your guides, to your higher self. And I feel like trusting your guides is trusting yourself, because you have to trust yourself to hear what you're being told is real. So you got that means you do trust yourself. And I feel like in the past you have gained this trusting in yourself. That Nine of Swords right there is making me look at you like you trust yourself here in the past. What's changed? Why are you changed? What's going on? Presently, you have the Four of Wands. You've gotten to a place now that's really good, stable, awesome, excellent. Okay? Not necessarily where you want to stay, of course, because that's an area where it's solid and stable now, and it's all about expansion from here on out. Expansion, right? You want to be able to, build off of that. I like it. I really do. But then you have the Two of Swords that's coming up in the future. Obviously, right, when it comes to the Four of Wands, you do kind of have to figure out where you want to expand to. And that's a hard decision. But please remember that no matter what you decide, it's not a wrong decision. Now, it could be that the situation as well with the Two of Swords could indicate that it could be that you're making a difficult decision regarding what you're going to do or because I feel like at the same time, you know where you want to expand. When the Two of Swords comes up, I don't think it's the decision making that's the problem, it's the execution. It's executing that is that decision. And executing something, especially if there could be opposing perspectives, it can be a little difficult, right? It can be a little hard. But the thing here is that's also something you're stressed out about, because the Nine of Swords is crossing the Two of Swords. Something that you are, ready to expand on. You're not sure you are ready because of the Nine of Swords. You're thinking too far ahead as well. That's what I feel when the Nine of Swords comes, you don't think you can do it, or there's some sort of doubt. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, honey. Don't worry about it. What you need to focus on right now is the present. What you need to focus on right now is being in the moment. And you're like, okay, Sia, how is that going to help me, Sia? How is that going to help me? Well, it's because if you think about the decision you have to make in the future, you're going to end up manifesting your stress. And I don't want you to do that. And focus on what you can do in the moment, so that way so you can have what you want. So you don't have to think about the things that come through that you may have to deal with later on. Just deal with that fish when you get it, right? You don't want to think about, how am I going to transport the fish if I catch a big fish? Do I have enough supplies? You have everything that you need in the moment. You always do. You always have everything that you need in the moment. You always can. And if you don't, right, you can improvise. Improvise. What is this? High Priestess? She doesn't have she has scrolls, yes, hidden knowledge, secrets. But this is improvisation itself. Trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts. That means you don't have a plan. You're just listening to the guide system. You already have a guided system. You're really good at making things happen. It don't matter if you have a plan or not. And I know it's better and it's secure to have a plan and have an execution list thing. But don't worry. You don't have to have all that. Just focus on what you can do right now. Focus on fishing. Focus on building that pond, or building that house, or this amazing relationship, or moving forward in a relationship. Just be in the moment, every moment at a time. Because if you just the minute you start thinking about in the future or what's to come or what may happen, you may psych yourself out. You don't want to do that. And why am I saying all that? Because temperance is in your goal and ambition. You moderate, moderational things, a time of patience, of waiting. So like, all you got to do now is just kind of just maintain, just do the best you can in the moment. Do the best you can with what you got, and just plow it out. Plow it out. Don't worry about anything else. The Sagittarian energy. Think about Sagittarius. Do you think they would worry about the future? No, they're just experiencing stuff. And I know you're like, I'm not a Sagittarius. And I'm like, I know. But this is going to help you, especially with that Nine of Swords energy. You want to manifest the bomb-ass relationship? So, of course, to invite me to, I'm going to help you. Trust me. But it takes time and moderation. Doing the best that you can, what you got. And the star as well talks about giving in the relationship, or giving. And I know you guys do give. Some of you guys out there give. But it also talks about constant effort. It talks about focused effort. And effort in a situation without necessarily expectation. This is a card for Aquarius. Aquarius is not giving back to the water and expecting things to come out of it. What do you do when? Okay, you know what I mean? It's like what are you gonna get out of? What are you gonna get out of pouring water back into a lake? Probably a lot of things. But I can't think of anything right now. Can you? No, but I don't think I can. No, can anybody else? You just give. You just do. You just focus on, the work, and the abundance will flow. The abundance will rise. She's pouring back into the soil as well. She could be trying to make it the garden that the Empress has. Either way, focus on what you need to do at this moment, not so much on what's to come. Because trust me, if you do the things that you need to do now, you will probably won't even realize. You'll be ready before you know it to make the decision that you need to make. And you feel as though you have Two of Cups. Oh my God, that's why I was freaking out. Because I was like, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. The Two of Cups. This is somebody. They feel something. They feel something regarding another individual. This person matches your energy. This person matches your energy. That's what that means, y'all. Whatever you feel for this person, they feel the same way. Whatever you're feeling currently now, they probably feeling the same way. If you're stressed, they're stressed. Probably because they don't believe something's going to happen. They probably think the situation may be too good to be true. A star, right? But you feel stuck. Somebody feels stuck because in the external energy, you have the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands is an amazing place to be, but there may be an offer of love or some sort of Ace of Cups situation that you don't see because you're focusing on what you may perceive, what may be in front of you. And I promise you, don't focus on these cups, right? Or you could, but the thing here is, right? Like I said, if you want to manifest more, the focus doesn't have to be on what's to come. It could be on what you can do at this moment. Just releasing this. Because I don't think this person realizes that this Ace of Cups is right behind him. He has to actively move his body off to the side to see what's lingering from a cloud. Right? And I feel like in a way, this is showing me the impossible is possible. It's like, what do you mean? How you? Because a cloud is giving you a cup. That's impossible. A cloud cannot give you a cup. The star. It's about hopes and dreams. Like reaching us, like obviously reaching for the stars, Like that can seem very impossible, but it can be possible. Your wishes. Because the star represents your dreams, your wishes. If you feel like it's too out of reach, it can be like you don't believe you can have it. It's impossible. I promise you. This is impossible too. This is impossible too. But family, okay? Anything's possible. Temperance is saying that too. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. You just have to believe it can happen. Now, your hopes and fears is the 7 of Cups. Dreams. Some of you guys may be interacting with somebody just new, right? Maybe that you may have manifested this person and you're kind of stressed out because you didn't expect it to happen and it happened. You're in a wonderful relationship or wonderful situation right now. You're celebrating your connection with this person that feels the same way about you. And it can seem like it's too good to be true. So that's why you may be freaking out too. Or maybe you feel like everything just feels like it's unreal. It's gray on the surface, but what's to come? What's the catch? Where's the hidden lines? Like where's the fine print that's saying that it's gotta be returned in 30 days? I understand. But I think you also, this is your dream. This is what you wanted. But this is I feel like you just, you don't want this fantasy, you don't want this situation to be a fantasy, to be kind of like a dream you wake up from. The outcome here is the 4 of Pentacles. Let me make something clear, y'all. Y'all have 3 4s in here. Now, 3s are the magic number, right? Magic happens in 3s. But y'all have 3 4s. It talks about stability. Now, this one is a very interesting card to get all together. Okay. Because it talks about kind of holding stuff in. You know the value of the things that you work very hard for, but there's a period in which the 4 of Pentacles person has to go out and try something new. Like I was saying before, the 4 of Wands, everything is great and grand and dandy now, and it's good. It's totally something to be grateful for and to be happy about. Celebrate like nobody's business. I'm not telling you not to celebrate, but trying to stay in this position, that's not where you want to stay. This is not a house, right? It's like trying to get all cozy up with a canopy. You really want to live underneath a canopy? I mean, you can, but you're not going to be able to get anything from it. The coming outside of your comfort zone aspect of this, that's the part where it does get a little iffy. And I think you're doing it now. You're already kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and you've seen the rewards from it. So now it's like the anxiety of keeping it and maintaining it and maybe even possibly building on it. You can do it. To believe in yourself. This 4 Pentacles person, if they just believed in themselves, they would put those Pentacles down so fast. They're like, I deserve more than that. And you do, Capricorn. You do. You deserve it. You deserve to have the best relationship, the best house, the best everything. But it comes from believing in yourself first. Because you did in the past. Let me go ahead and pull your romance angels for this week and your wisdom of the oracle. Then I'll let you guys go. Oh my goodness. I was planning to do 15 minutes per reading, and I've been doing like 25. Interesting how that works out, right? What? Make the effort. Okay, and it says, great love is worth taking the step you're guided to take. And it's true. And I feel like you guys are doing it now. It's going to get better. It's only going to get better from here. 10 of Swords. It's only going to get better from here, guys. Now, it's going to require you to give, work hard, and build. Being in the moment. What's going on with your wisdom of the oracle? What's going on? Whoa, Observer. Observer is your card. 49. I'm going to show you that, guys, again, because I think I whipped it around too fast. Observer. I like it. Talking about taking a moment to observe and watch, you know. Typically, you don't do a lot of actions when you're observing. You just observe situations. But I feel like saying that take the effort to look at something a little bit closer. Right? Take a moment to recognize what you've got going on. Take a moment to recognize what you have in the moment, not what you've got later on. Right? Because observing requires you to look in the moment. So I think it's talking about, also watching your surroundings, taking a look around you, right? Because right now, this is like feeling stuck and looking at the 3 cups that you got in front of you. But I think observer is saying that there's other areas you want to look at. There's other areas that you can. There's other areas that you can survey. But it's gonna take a second to recognize that you're just looking at one area. It's okay, but observe the now. And then do the best that you can with what you got. All right. Have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, you guys. So, that's been your reading. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Aquarius is the next, though. Oh my God. Okay. Aquarius. And then an intermission because I need to a break. I'm starting to get one of them headaches. Shoot. But it's like an energy headache though. You know what I mean? I'm still pumped and ready to go. Hopefully you guys are too. What is it? 1. I'm just writing down the timestamps, guys. That's why I'm like looking like I'm doing something else. So that people that may be going to sleep now can at least watch what they've been trying to get to later. Okay, Aquarius starts now though. We're doing Aquarius. Oh. No worries, Patsy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you stay in a little bit longer if you got someone else that you're looking out for. Or you watching for your other signs. I could totally use the company. We're on Aquarius. My sister air signs. Oh my God. What's going on in your love lives, Aquarius? What's going on? My voice is cracking so bad right now. Oh my God. Let me have a little sip of water. I've been drinking this tea for a little bit. I'm going to have some water like that. Hanging on, huh? Yes, Shanti. I'm hoping for some juicy stuff too. We got Aquarius in here hanging on. We have another Aquarius in here looking for some juicy details. Girl, I got a Gemini moon. We're going to get in depth. Just like we did with all the rest of the signs. We're going to get into this. And trust me, guys, like I always say, if I don't understand something, the clarifying deck right here. Thank you. I'll be back to watch again. I watched the beginning to see what I missed earlier. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you for coming in. What's going on, Aquarius? Oh my God. Do you know the cards that just came out right now? Oh my God. You have the 5 of Swords and the Fool. Okay, Daryl. 5 of Swords and the Fool, y'all. That talks about feeling like doing everything you can to remain single. Because the Fool's all about freedom. And the Five of Swords is like doing everything you can to get what you want. It's an empty victory. It's when you sacrifice. Some of you guys may be trying to just maintain singledom. Y'all ain't trying to get in no damn relationship. Say friends are welcome. But not that other gushy weird stuff. Okay? I'm just kidding. Some of you guys may be, yeah, that's what that looks like to me. Y'all just trying to stay single. Like it's like, yeah, you trying to look for that. That's right now. It's to live life, be free. But okay, I don't know if I've said before. I did 10 videos. This is the reason why I'm doing this live is because I did 10 videos last night and they all had no sound. And what you guys got yesterday was crazy because y'all were accidentally manifesting something. But we gonna take a look, right? All right, Aquarius. What's happening in your love lives? What's happening in your love lives? What's happening in your love lives, Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh my God, Aquarius. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all kill me sometimes with you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this what's up? So, oh my God. Y'all are so crazy. Y'all trip me out sometimes. I love you guys so much. Okay. What the? Oh my God. Okay, Aquarius. So, your underlying energy is the Queen of Wands. All right. So, I don't know if y'all have a fire sign around you or not. I don't know if I think I don't know if you have a fire sign around you or not, or this is how people see you. I don't know if you find someone else super attractive. This person's super active right now, it's just sitting around. Now the thing here is, if I had some other cards in here, I would definitely say, okay, this is potentially a twin flame, but I don't see how that. Some of y'all, this is an underlying maybe. Okay. Underneath here, you have the Knight of Cups here, though. Somebody looking from afar, glaring at that cup, at the Queen of Wands. She's attractive as hell, by the way. Confident. Nobody's joking with her confidence. But then you have the Knight of Cups. Someone that's, looking from afar, like I was saying, obsessed with their cup, knows what they want, focus on what they want. Possibly a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There we go. Couldn't get it out. There we go. But this could be you. It could be you guys, right? And your ideal partner. Could be an age difference because that's Knight of Cups and then the Queen of Wands. But this is where you guys trip me out at because y'all are crazy. Your situation here is that there's nothing going on. Nothing's moving. Nothing's happening. Everything's just, it just is. Doesn't need a change of perspective. But is it really? Is there nothing really going on? What the hell is this? What is this, Aquarius? What is it? Lovers? The lovers, Aquarius? The lovers? My voice is about to break right now. What you mean nothing is going on? You have the lovers around you. Now, here's the thing, guys, okay? The part I'm tripping out about is that there's some sort of need to change your perspective regarding love, regarding what you want in life. Aquarius, at the same time, I feel like this is like there's something actually happening, but it's going to require you to notice it. It's like it feels like nothing's happening right now, and it might be that the Knight of Cups might even not even say anything. He could probably be just he or she could be watching from afar, not even in your face. This person might have even offered you a couple of before. It's gonna be someone that you know from the past. The Knight of Cups can be a friend that wants more. It could be someone. It's someone that or your ideal person. But at the same time, nothing's happening, but there's something happening. You guys always give me the greatest readings. Like these are just crazy. Now, the past, Queen of Swords. Now you come up as the king, okay? Because you guys are fixed signs, male or female, it don't matter. But in the past, this person, this is a person. I feel like this is someone else. The Queen of Wands. We all know Aquarius. You confident as F, okay? Confident as F, okay? Confident as F. Logical as F, but this is somebody else. This is somebody else entirely. This whole reading is pretty much focused on that person. Someone that you find very attractive, very passionate. They get this fiery, burning energy from you. It makes you feel like an Aries when you're with them. Not saying that this person's an Aries, because they could be, but this person gets that, like they get that stuff. Get that out of you. I love it. This person in the past was your ideal individual. This is your person. This is your person. This person was intelligent, smart, clever. Well, like they communicate. The communication. You guys could talk. You're present. They're coming up as the Queen of Cups. Aquarius. Like this is your ideal lover here. Now, still, right? If you got nobody in your life right now, if you got nobody in your life, this can indicate you, right? You guys are super attractive, super charismatic, super out there, just commingling with all kinds of people, just being yourself, authentic to the core. You come from a place where you were a little bit more definitely like serious because you ain't playing around with people that trying to get close to your heart and then break that. Like no, man, you better get real with me. Right? You have a filter of boundary. You're like, hell no. If you want to get to me, you better be right. You gotta come at me a certain way. You're a little distant, a little detached, but you still were yourself. You still had fun. You still were embodying you. So in the present now, you are feeling so much love for yourself, feeling so much love for another person, the person that you know that you just know. You just know it's your boo. You just know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you're feeling all this love, what happens when your vibration is on? What happens when your vibration is down? What is this thing that we call? What is the process in which that we use to manifest things into our life? Law of attraction. How does that work? Frequencies. It was a frequency? Well, it's a vibration and energy, and that is usually dictated by how we feel. Okay. So that means y'all accidentally manifested somebody. You could be, right? You could be manifesting somebody. You have such a good vibration. You know what you want. The Queen of Cups is in your present. But the thing here is, right? The person, exactly what I'm saying, like there's nothing going on, but there's something going on. There's always something under the. Let's like think about this, right? You have a phone, right? You have all these applications in the background moving, but you don't see it. You don't see it. You don't need to see it to know that it's draining the shit out of your battery. But this person isn't draining your battery. It's almost like this is like an extra battery pack. Like this app or whatever the apps that you got going on, they boost you up, they inspire you. They give something to you. You're the water barrier. So if you have a water barrier, if you're a water barrier and everything, bearer rather, and this person's coming in and give you that, they just showed up. Shanti, they just showed up. Woo! That's like a warning for all Aquarians. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared right now. Because Queen of Cups, for those of you that had nothing's going on, but something's going on. The Queen of Cups isn't real yet. It's physically real. But that their energy is present. The energy is here. The energy is now. This person is in your present. Oh my God. So your future, you have the Tower. Something unexpected happens. Something you don't see coming. Something you don't even expect. You're Uranian energy. There's nothing that really surprises you. This shit is going to surprise the shit out of you. And I'm going to be surprised too. I'm freaking out because y'all have a different way of freaking out. How you guys freak out, y'all like, oh my God, that is so freaky. But y'all internally are freaking out like me, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, what? Oh my God, what do you mean it's going to freak you out? Oh my God, what do you mean you don't see it coming? What do you mean you don't see it coming? Oh my God, what is happening? Who? What? Where? When? Why? What's that? That's what's happening. That's what's going on. This person's energy is present and something's going to come in. Something's coming. You do not see it. So, it's so hard to be calm for these readings. It so is, because I can feel it. It's like, and it kind of sucks to have your moon in your first house as well, because everybody's going to see how you feeling. So when you're freaking out, they're like, damn, she's freaking out. That's me. I'm freaking out. And the sun in your goal, aim, and vision, things are going to be so crystal clear. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so clear. It's going to be crazy. It's just, things are clear now. Things are even making sense to you. You believe in. I don't think people realize how intuitively in tune y'all are to the subconscious. Okay, Sagittarius, they're able. I've heard like they're able to actually access their Akashic records. Their life purpose right now is to discover things in the real world, but they have access to a lot of stuff already. Y'all know everything already, so that means you have read everything in the Akashic records. That's what I learned. That's what I know. From other sources, that's what I know. So y'all are way more intuitive than people give you credit for. So when you feel something, yeah, you ghost. You get out of the way. You're like, hell no, fuck this. Okay, forget it. Nope. I need some time out to figure out what the hell's going on. Right now, you're just in waiting period. I skipped ahead, yes. The hermit is in your external energy. I can help myself. I'm horrible at surprises. I'm actually pretty good. At surprises. But today I'm not. I'm tired. Everything's going to be let loose today. So y'all just sit here just like, okay, holy smokes. This energy is present right now. I guess I'm going to have to just sit here and wait. Like that. Like you're just like, nobody sees your face because you're like this. You know? At the same time, it's like a little bit of excitement because it's Wands energy, right? It's Wands. It's Wands energy. So it's gonna be hype. It's gonna have that little like that punch of passion. Choking on air. All right. That's how I know this is crazy. But y'all are just sitting here like, oh, okay. I have to just wait. So y'all just taking care of business, doing you, but you know something's gonna come. You don't know exactly what's gonna come, but you can feel it coming. You can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. I can feel you feel it coming. Woo! So yeah, y'all are just like, let me retract. Let me see what I need to see right now. Maybe this is time because you guys, like I said, I don't think people give you enough credit for being intuitive. But I feel like this Queen of Cups energy, yeah, you feel the energy because it's in your subconscious, and now it's like it's something that's being worked on, and at the same time, the Hermit and the Hangman looking into it, right? Looking into it, you're seeing this. You're looking for what that perspective is, what that underlying thing that's just kind of like tingling. That what you want to see what's about to come in. You don't like surprises. Some Aquarians do love surprises. Some Aquarians love them. Some Aquarians hate surprises. I don't know which one you are, but I feel like somebody is trying to look within themselves, do a little bit of spiritual soul searching to figure out what the surprise is so they can prepare. So they know exactly what the fuck is about to come in. I know I'm cussing so much. I'm so sorry. I swear I don't really cuss this. I do cuss this much, but y'all just kind of, you guys are trying to see this perspective subconsciously because you don't know. You want to know what exactly is about to happen. You want to know what's going to come of this. You know what I mean? You don't want to get caught off guard, which is totally understandable. Because this is energy that's going to be coming out of the blue. You want to at least know what the heck is about to come in your life. You want to know. Hopes and fears. Somebody that means business, okay? And it's not like a fear or anything, right? The fear is that you may have perhaps end up losing control of yourself. Those are emotions. And you're good at it. You're good at detaching and stuff like that. But if this person is the ideal partner for you, the person that is just that just matches your energy, that just like suits you, your perfect partner. You have 3 queens in here. Threes. What did I just tell? I just told Aquarius. I just told Capricorn. Magic happens in threes. You have 3 queens. This person is hot, passionate, has a drive, they're focused, they're ambitious, they don't stop at nothing. Something similar to you, right? I think y'all don't stop at nothing unless until you get what you want. Unless it's like a completely unreasonable, then you're like, okay, whatever. I don't need it anyway. But it takes a lot for y'all to just say no. To just be like, forget it. Then this person's got communication. Okay? Communication. Like this talking back and forth is on point. And then how they make you feel? Woo, this ever energy. Yeah, you're afraid of losing control of this person coming in and just showing their dominance because you're dominant in yourself. Right? You're dominant in yourself. So this person going to be matching that. It's not going to be really competition. It's going to be hot. I mean, let's be serious. Let's be real. Like, if this person actually comes into your life, then they have the spunk and the spice to back up the whole everything. Oh my God. So yeah, you're gonna be defensive in your outcome, but you have the advantage, which is the good part. You know what is that advantage? You feel them coming. You have the sun. You have clarity in the situation. You really do. You know they're coming. But that's the best I can say. Because the 7 of Wands is all about protecting yourself. The situation here is like, okay, I got to get ready. The wand is up. You're ready to beat some ass. But at the same time, you're low-key like hella excited about what is this person? Like, who is this individual? No cards in this reading can tell me. I want to know. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be a Virgo. It could be a Gemini for sure. There is no way to know. You have literally all of this zodiac in here. So you have to just wait, Aquarius. You have to just wait. But it's not going to be bad. At least not for me, because I'm going to be excited because y'all going to fall in love. Hard. And you're not going to just fall in love hard, but you're going to have the perspective, the Queen of Swords, King of Swords attitude when you approach it. You're going to be into control, but you're going to be low-key swooned. And I'm excited. What a reading, Aquarius, to wrap up this first part. Okay. I do need to take a break right now just to kind of shake off this hype. Just a little. I got a lot of hype now to do the rest of the 6, but like, I don't know if I want all. I don't think anybody's gonna want all that energy in their reading. They're gonna be like, "Girl, you need to calm down. What is your issue?" And I'll be like, "I know. I just was so hype." Oh, you know what? Oh my God, I almost forgot. Oh, I'm so tied up in this reading right now. Passion came up, but it didn't come out. Passion came up, but it didn't come out, y'all. See what your romance angels is for this week. Romance angels. What's going on with romance angels for Aquarius this week? Give me some information. We're not even done. I'm so happy. I was getting slightly disappointed because I was like, is that it? No. Don't forget the freaking oracle cards. What? I'm going to show you the cards y'all got. We're going to keep both of them, as a matter of fact. What? Trust as well as underneath the deck? Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So, first one. Keep an open mind, Aquarius. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. The Tower in the future. This is keeping open mind. So that means you're up for a real shock there. My goodness. And then you have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Aquarius, are you ready or what? Are you ready or what, Aquarius? Whoever this person is, they mean business. I'm so hyped. I like this. Let's go ahead and pull you guys your wisdom of the oracle. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Y'all got Thinker. And Thinker is the card 44. 3 queens and then 44. Thinker talks about taking a moment and thinking about things. Being the hermit, pretty much. I'm taking a moment to kind of step back and think things through. Y'all are tripping me out in these comments. I love them. I love them. You are ready, Shanti, okay? Irina's ready to get her flirt game on. I'm excited. Y'all gotta keep me posted. Let me know, okay? Let me know. You can't just expect me to just do these readings and not get any side information. Gemini Moon can't handle that. Gossip is glorious. Okay? Let me know. Because this is so hype right now. It's just too much. I don't even know. This is too much. But yes, family. Take some time out to think things through. You know? Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh man. Yes, I do personal readings. It's in the description box below and all the videos as well. They have the links there. The 2 different ways I do them. So you can check it out. I have a $5 sale going on for Instant Go right now. So if you do want to take advantage of that, you definitely can. Yes, Shanti, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. This is way too much. You guys get defensive. This is something I'm like, what? What? Keep an open mind. Wow, what a way to wrap up this first segment. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and I will be back in 30 minutes. We're gonna do Pisces to Leo. And then yeah, we're gonna just we're gonna see what else the other signs has got going on. Drink some more tea or something. Get some chamomile tea to calm my crazy behind down. I'm so full now. I can start my day. Thank you. Oh, cool. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. You know, I love that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And yes, you enjoy your day too. Okay, because enjoy your week. This is your weekly reading, and you're gonna be seeing me every day anyway. But whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. It's gonna be so good. Woo. All right, family. I'll be back in 30. You guys don't have to though. Thank you. You don't have to though. I really appreciate it. But thank you guys. I'll be back at 30. Don't go nowhere. Or you go somewhere, but come back.